And welcome back to my blog, stampwithelaine.com. Today is the final episode of my countdown to Christmas, and we're going to be making these cutlery holders. This one's using DSP, and that's just using plain cardstock, and we're going to do it with the Envelop punch board. So let's get started. Now we're going to be making one with plain cardstock. So what I want to do is, you understand why I'm in it. I've cut this black strip, basic black, 1 inch across, and I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow glue there. And run some down this, just on the sides. Oops. And some on the end here. So then I can paste this black strip across. Now I've pasted the strip, the black strip diagonally across my 6x6 inch cherry cobbler cardstock. I'm just going to snip off these edges here. Next I'm going to take a scrap piece of black cardstock and sandwich it in between this embosslet called Sweet Buttons, and then I'll run it through the Big Shot. You need to put your cardstock in between the embosslet, place it face down on your bottom cutting plate, no tabs, sandwich it into your multi-purpose platform and run it through the Big Shot. Pop out the buttons. I cut 2 lots of the buttons. Now just set those aside for the minute. Next we need to bring back the Envelop punch board and we'll start cutting and punching and scoring the 6 inch by 6 inch plain cardstock, which we've glued a black strip. This will actually be Santa's belt, so you see where I'm coming from now, don't you? So with the diagonal belt going from the bottom left up toward the top right, you put it at the 2 inch mark, punch and score. Let's see it better here. You need to be fairly firm, and then just orient it to the opposite side and punch and score. Find the groove. And once you've got those 2 marks, then you just find the score line and punch, rotate it the other way, find the score line and punch. So essentially you have 2 parallel lines like so. Want to round all the corners off. And then fold on the score lines, and you might want to maybe soften the cardstock a little bit by curling it. Use your scissors, fold it at one corner and just cut a little hole round it. It's very, very thick. Now if you want to even it up, you can use the small oval punch and even up the layers. Next, tuck your belt in to the hole that you've made. Attach glue dots to the underside of the belt. Don't put any on the tip because this extends beyond the envelope. And then just match up the lines here and then pinch it together to form the Santa outfit. Next we're going to do Santa's buckle on his belt. So what you do is you punch out a 1-inch square and then center your label punch over the 1-inch square that you've just punched out. And you'll get this. So a couple of glue dots in the center, top, and bottom, and then you can just pop it on there. Then I bring back the buttons, and I've chosen the smallest of the buttons and cut the dimensional into half because otherwise it's too big for the button. There. I think one final thing is to put a little sentiment. We've got to have stamping, don't we? So we'll stamp ho 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 on it in cherry cobbler using this Oh Goody set. Pop a tiny bit of glue along the underside so that I can just mat this. Do the same for the opposite side. Pop a dimensional on the back. Just stick it there. Probably needs another one to hold it down. And then this time I think I'll use proper linen napkin. Just thread that through. And pop my cutlery in. And there you have it. So I hope you've enjoyed my series of Countdown to Christmas and all the projects that I've created. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.